Hello to the nation.
So guys, I've been here for 2 hours making this video for you, and I can't do it right. I want to do this video properly. I want to properly explain the situation fairly, but it's extremely difficult because of the way the situation is. As you guys can see from the title, this is not going to be a good thing. This isn't good news today. This is quite bad news, and I really hope that you guys can see through it and sort of see that I'm telling the truth when I say this. But Ryan's Ace on YouTube, you know, Ryan PvP on Minecraft, Ryan's Ace on Minecraft, is ruining mine and Dylan's server, MC Warside. MCWarside.com. He is just destroying the server currently, or at least attempting to destroy the server currently, and trying to make us close it down. I assume that's his sort of ultimate goal, is trying to make us shut down Warside, as in sort of a, you know, if I'm not going to be part of it, no one, or if I'm not going to be able to enjoy it, no one can enjoy it. And it's very childish and immature, and you guys might say, you know, this isn't Ryan, but I'm going to have some proof in this video, you know, based on my experiences with him to back this up. So anyway, this has been our experience, mine and Dylan's, and you know, the Warside staff over the past couple of days, and I'm going to be responding to some questions. So anyway, to start it off, people have been asking, why did we fire all of our staff and all of our helpers, mods, admins, that sort of thing? And we didn't. We did not fire any of them. The only two people who we did push from Warside, or forced to leave from Warside, was Ryan and Auntie. Those are the only two people who we actually took perms away from because we intended on firing them. We wanted to keep every single other member of staff, all of our mods, all of our helpers, all of our other admins and stuff. We wanted to keep every single one of them. That was our full intention. Basically, after I had gotten out of the call with Ryan, when I told him that he's no longer going to be a part of Warside, which he ended very maturely, as I commended him on, you know, how he took that conversation, because he simply was like, Nick, you know, I really respect you. I think you're making a mistake, but I hope we can still be friends. I said, you know, of course, I would love to still be friends after this. That would be awesome. And, you know, I really respect you and how you've dealt with this situation. Best of luck with everything. And he immediately went to remove myself, Dylan, and anybody else who we had already told about this from the staff chat. He had removed us from every staff chat. We have multiple staff chats for multiple different purposes, some for talking about random things, some for talking about new ideas for the server, and some for reporting, you know, kicks, bans, that sort of thing. And he had removed us from all of them. And that sort of raised a red flag, and I was a little bit worried, but, you know, based on what he had said to me at the end of that Skype call, I kind of let my guards down. I was like, okay, you know, whatever he's doing, there's some sense to it. So anyway, that had occurred, and what I found out later is he pretty much fired all of the staff. He said that because, you know, he's getting replaced by an Archon staff, which really is just Kobe. That was the one person we wanted to introduce to the server. He told them that they're also getting replaced by Archon staff, or something along those lines, or they're going to be fired, or something along those lines. And again, I wasn't in the chat, so I don't know exactly what was said, but he gave them the impression that they were all no longer part of Warside as well, which was something that we never wanted to do. I fully am being 100% honest in how I love our staff, and I wanted to keep every single member of our staff, of course only if they wanted to stay. And, you know, after that, after Ryan had given them that idea, a lot of them had went to Warside, and of course being angry that they were, you know, not only fired, but weren't even told by me that they were fired, which they weren't at all fired. They went to the server and started abusing perms. They started, you know, muting like somebody went on PovertyCraft, muted everybody. Another person went on Op Factions, started kicking people. They started, you know, doing drop parties, which ruined the economy. A ton of issues like that, and that caused us to have to revoke all perms of all staff members, which gave people the idea that we were firing staff, which we absolutely did not. After that, we had gotten reports that Ryan had been going on server, and a lot of people that are friends with or associates with Ryan have been going on the server and telling everyone to pretty much charge back on their packages. So now Ryan has he has fired all of staff without my consent or without me even wanting that done. And he's gotten them all banned on the server, gotten all perms taken away, and now he's going onto the server and telling people to charge back their packages in an attempt to bankrupt the server. you know, to address this, and just to basically also mention this, I also want to, or another thing I wanted to mention is for those of you who missed my PoverCraft series, or PoverCraft episode yesterday, I also did mention how I didn't watch Ryan's video until after I made my video yesterday. And that, you know, was completely my fault. I didn't realize Ryan had made a video. I watched it, and it is just blatant lying, just to let you guys know. Warside, you can go back in my videos and look at my videos from last August. That was when we launched Warside 12 months ago. Last August, I guess, would be 13 months ago. So I don't know where Ryan got the idea that he has been head, you know, staff on Warside for 18 months. I don't know where he got those extra 5 months from. In addition to that, he said that I had started working on the server in February, which I didn't. He said that Dylan started working on the server in April, which he didn't. All of those dates are wrong. And he's only actually been head admin on the server and running things for about 9 months now. So half of the date that he said, and all his other dates are wrong, as well as he also said that, you know, he will be getting spawns and such from Warside, which he won't. We did agree on that previously, but based on the way that he's reacted to this situation, he will not be getting any of the maps from Warside. Any of the maps from Warside that you see on there have been stolen. He simply stole them, as well as any of the plugins that you see over there. Those things all have been stolen. You know, those things were built on Warside, or those things were made on Warside time with Warside money, and they are not his. That's just simply how that works. And that might sound mean to you guys, but once you hear about, you know, Ryan trying to bankrupt Warside, Ryan trying to ruin the staff on Warside, Ryan trying to, like, ban and kick people, that sort of thing on Warside, and, you know, finally, DDoSing Warside. You know, one of the big worries that we had when, you know, we've been talking about this for weeks, replacing Ryan. One of the big worries that we had is we know Ryan and Auntie, as well as their friend Ian, which are happen to be the 3 owners of Velocity, Ryan's new server, are very educated DDoSers. They're very experienced DDoSers. They DDoS servers. They've DDoSed 3 servers that I know of personally. Those owners have actually messaged me and saying, you know that this is the person who DDoSed my server and almost took it down, or did take it down, or getting messages, hey, is your head admin DDoSing my server right now? And I never knew about any of these situations until after the fact, which I felt very terrible about. But we knew that these 3 people which we're dealing with and who would be replacing and probably get angry were experienced DDoSers. So we purchased some very good, very expensive DDoS protection just to protect the server, to make sure that the transition process was as mitigated, the disaster or the fallout from the transition process was as mitigated as possible. And what ended up happening? Well, we did get DDoSed. We got DDoSed a lot, actually. On Saturday and Sunday, there was many very heavy, very large DDoS attacks. And Ryan's probably going to make a response to this video in which he's going to deny that this was him, and it doesn't exactly take a genius to figure out that those DDoS attacks were very large, they were probably coordinated between multiple people, and the machines used to perform those DDoS attacks were expensive machines. Those were things that actually costed money. Somebody needed to go pay money for machines in order to DDoS Warside to the magnitude it was, and is currently being DDoSed. As I'm recording this, we've been getting attacked. And Ryan is doing that with the sole purpose of trying to leech players from Warside and take them over to his new server in order to make money from them. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get you guys to go over to his server and hopefully feel bad for him and purchase packages or purchase ranks or something along those lines. So that is pretty much what he's been doing, and we've been getting large attacks. We've also been getting some player bot attacks. So if you guys don't know what player bots are, pretty much just dummy players that get flooded onto the server. And also, I didn't explain DDoS attacks. Pretty much they're purchasing machines in order to send like very large amounts of packages over to our IP, which is going to lag the server and even bring down the server in certain cases. These are large attacks, so we know that they're by skilled people with, you know, proper resources to do so. And it doesn't take, again, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that it's Ryan. In addition to those player bot attacks, you know, the timing is too perfect. You cannot deny, like Ryan cannot deny that it's him, for the reason that we haven't been attacked in the past month. You know, and before that, it was even longer since we were attacked, and none of the attacks are even close to the magnitude of these ones. So it doesn't make sense that it would be anybody else, especially considering that Ryan, Auntie, and Ian have the most to gain from Warside falling. And that is an extremely unfortunate thing, that they have dealt with this so immaturely that the only retaliation that they have is to ruin the thing that they said was their child. So anyway, that is what has happened. In addition to that, I've also been receiving a ton of messages from people thanking me for, I shouldn't say a ton, more honestly, you know, it's a few comments here, a few messages on the server there, a couple reports saying that, you know, with the new support that we have, the new system for support, if you guys go to warsidemc.com, you guys can submit complaints. There were some messages there saying that they were scared of Ryan, that they were honestly very scared that if they said anything against him or tried to report him for abusing his perms, like kicking, banning, or muting people, they would be kicked, banned, or muted themselves. And that was something that I was very unsettled by. This person who, you know, I had trusted to run this server for so long had really just been doing this, you know, maybe not a ton of the time, but he had done it. And he really probably didn't care. He thought that, you know, it's only, you know, 10 or however many people out of, you know, the thousands that do join the server, but I do. I really do care about making sure that the experience for every one of you, not just the majority, but every one of you is as good as it can be. So that is what I need to say. Do you guys want to, you know, remain, if you guys would like to go over to Ryan's new server, you guys can check out the link in the description. The link in the description will link to Ryan's video where he just blatantly lies and misleads you and tells you facts that are just flat out wrong. You know, you guys can go watch that video, ask him directly. Did he DDoS Warside? Does he know of who DDoSed Warside? Because I know without a doubt, in my heart of hearts, 100% that it was him. And it's very unsettling and very saddening to me that somebody who I had actually respected and thought, you know, was a very mature person, especially for his age, would do something like that. And most likely after this video is posted, he's probably going to DDoS myself. He's probably going to take me off the internet, at least for the little bit. And hopefully that's, you know, not something that happens, but it probably will be. And yeah, so make sure you guys, for those of you who are watching this video, please, I really would like it if you guys can send this video to people who, you know, already have possibly lost respect for myself after hearing the lies Ryan has said about me, and maybe the staff. So if you guys, there's also a staff application. I don't know if I mentioned that. I've recorded this video so many times, I don't know what I've mentioned is in the description. There's also a staff app in the description that you guys can go fill out to become staff. Make sure you send this if you guys are friends with any staff, to send it to them. If you guys are friends with any other people that have left the server since the switch, make sure you send this to them so that they know why we did this switch. So without making this video go on too long, hopefully this properly summarizes things. After 2 hours of recording this video, I think I finally hit it on the head and explained to you guys exactly what needed to be explained. And I'm sorry for, you know, making this drama worse if I did. I, you know, hope I made it better. But anyway, I am the doctor, and I'm out. Bye.